Hey, Cowern here, and welcome back to Digimon World. I went and did a couple minor things between this episode and the last one, but nothing important. One of them I went and loaded up on more cards, so I'll show you those in a bit. But starting off here, because I looked up, Digimon is actually easier to get than I thought. Like, you don't even actually need the Amazing Rod, it's just kind of recommended, as makes it easier. But first thing you gotta do is you gotta have Shellmon so you can read his bulletin board and get this rumor here saying Guardian for the Lake. Lake Guardian is at Dragoneye Lake. The Digimon-like creature was called by someone. Can this guardian make wishes come true? So you read that, and then what you gotta do is you head down to the southern portion of Dragoneye Lake, which is down past like where you recruited Palmon. But you have to go there at exactly, I think it said either 6 a.m. or 8 p.m. like exactly. So it's on like one of the two transitionals on that top left and bottom right diagonal on the clock there. So I got some time before then, so I can go do some training or something until then. Oh, also, when you go there to catch Seedramon, you only need like a normal meat or a giant meat, and Lord knows I have a ton of giant meat, so I'm good on bait. The only thing is just a matter of how you actually fish in this game, because I don't remember that part. From what I recall, Seedramon is very difficult to catch, but we'll see how that goes. Last time I caught him was like ages ago anyway, so... HP, MP, offense, defense. Well, his offense is fine, especially since he has Megaton Punch. He's doing plenty of damage. I just need more MP so he's not... Well, I don't know. He's got good enough MP. I mean, once I run out, I can just recover it with a medium. So it's pretty much just a matter of like HP and defense for survivability, and then brains for telling him what specific moves to use. Well, we're almost to 250, so we'll go do classroom training and see if maybe I learn something. And of course he's hungry already. Which technically this is his breakfast, even though it's like shortly afternoon. Yeah, another thing about the clock up there, when you're trying to check times on it, you gotta remember that's actually a 24-hour clock there. It doesn't actually do like the full 2 rotations through it. So like the straight up is midnight, straight down is noon, and then directly to the right or left is 6 o'clock, either AM or PM. I'll do hot curry. You good with that? Yeah. God, 80 pounds. This guy just does not lose weight worth shit. And if I wanted to get a Digitamamon, he actually has to be like 10 pounds. Which is absurd. I'd have to have like a ton of prickly pears to feed him. Which actually, speaking of the prickly pears, those and like a lot of those special berries I've picked up, if I remember correctly, they actually grow like exclusively in certain regions. Like each region has its own unique rare fruits and vegetables and whatnot that grow in them. I mean, like obviously normal Digimon mushrooms and happy mushrooms, they grow pretty much anywhere, and they're both pretty common. But yeah, like there's the blue apple, which I think that might only be around like native forest. So like the starting area, possibly tropical jungle, but I know like the ancient Dino region and tropical jungle have their own unique things that only grow there, and like over in the Great Canyon and whatnot. Not sure off the top of my head which ones grow where though. So if I wanted to try to like farm prickly pears, I'd have to go hang out in probably the jungle. I don't even remember where I got my last one. Alright, well, didn't learn anything at 250. And it's the start of the afternoon now, so I should probably start making my way down there. I mean, granted, I got a couple hours, but I'll go pick Digimushrooms on the way there. Provided any of them spawn. Keep away. I mean, granted, I can take you, but it's not what I'm here for. I forget if battles actually take time, too. I want to say it takes like an immediate hour, or like maybe even half an hour for doing a battle. No luck so far with mushrooms. Any chance I'll get lucky down here and get the 3 in a row? Yeah, if I go left right there, that's the north shore of Dragon Eye Lake. And I was kind of distracted and ran right into that. Technically that's Dragon Eye Lake right there to the left side of the screen. But you can only fish from like, the north or south side. Yeah, one shot. Be nice fall battles were that easy. Yeah, because these guys are just rookies, I'm not getting much for stats. Wait, what? Is he seriously dying already? Wow. Okay. That was way sooner than normal. I mean, it's probably just because he's a mutant type or whatever. Ah, damn it, I was not planning on that. But the bright side is, at least I'm not, like, fighting any bosses or anything right now. Sucks that I didn't get to get more filth type abilities. It's kind of one of the main reasons I got him. But whatever. God, what do I want to do next? I might actually have to... Well, I mean, I guess I could just go with something I haven't gotten yet and work with it from there. It's just that I'd rather try to aim for something that I can actually be somewhat competent with. Yeah, let me look that up real quick, so I'll be right back. Alright, so ideally I wanted to get either an Angemon or an Airgemon, I was thinking. But for the sake of avoiding repetition a bit and getting something different, I'm going to try to go to get Biomon and try to get Airgemon from that. And plus Angemon's a little harder to get because he needs to have like absolutely zero care mistakes. But yeah, so in order to get Biomon, I'm going to wind up going with let me see, which one is it? Yeah, the yellow egg here again. So the first two forms will be ones I've already had, but then I'll try to get Biomon instead of Patamon, so that'll be something new. In order to get that, I just need to make sure speed is her highest stat. And also like 10% max HP or something like that. Change the name Hank if you want. Yeah, I don't know. I still can't think of any better names, so I'll just stick with Hank. Alright, so what do we got? Yeah, the virus gauge actually carries over from your previous Digimon, continually builds up over time. So that's why if you keep allowing them to poop where they're not supposed to, you'll eventually wind up with a Sukamon regardless of which Digimon it is that you're doing it with. Alright, well that kind of threw a wrench in the works, but... Give you more tomorrow. Day 28. Technically, I could still run down and try to catch Siegemon if I can get down in there, like, without my guy falling asleep, but I'd rather not deal with that, so I'm just gonna go start training him. And as you guys know, the first couple stages are pretty quick anyway. So the first stage literally only lasts like a few hours. So start training his speed right away. Yeah, you see, even in his like baby form, he's still getting better stats than Nanamon was. Run down here and get him some ramen at Maramon's restaurant. Unless Tyranimon's there. But... which technically I'd prefer Tyranimon be there, because he's the one who gives out the stat, or speed. Food with the speed stat. And of course it's Maramon. I eventually have to look into that one berry I have too. I think, not the red berry. The red berry I used on Nanamon to help balance out his happiness and discipline. The hell was it? The big berry makes him full and makes him gain weight. Oh, it was the, it wasn't even a berry, it was the deluxe mushroom. Supposedly it boosts all stats, but I'm not sure about how much. It probably just does all of them by like 1 or something. But nonetheless, I am curious about it. And now he's gotta poop. And sleep. And eat. God, what doesn't he have to do? It's the one annoying part about having like your early stage Digimon is like, because their lifespans are so much shorter before they evolve, like they just throw everything at you all at once. It's like, oh, I need to eat, I need to sleep, I need to poop, I need to, you know, rest, I need... give me a bandage, give me medicine, give me everything, all at once. Yeah, and also, because of like how things are sped up with them, you actually have to be careful. When they want to sleep, you want to make sure to hurry up and let them sleep, because if you stay up for even like an hour or two, like they'll just skip their sleep cycle. I didn't really get to save the better version of Nanamon on my Digivice, but it's not a big deal. It wasn't that great anyway. No, I did save him at some point though. Somewhat recently too. It was only like an episode or 2 ago, I think. Actually, kind of wish I had another red berry to get his discipline up. Because one of the things about getting Airdramon is that I'm gonna have to have his discipline at like 90%. So I might have to just be a jerk at some point and start yelling senselessly at him. And of course you're hungry now. Yeah, what I was saying about like attending to their sleep needs real quick, like that applies to everything. Like if they have to poop, hurry up and get them to a bathroom or give them a portal potty. If they have to eat, hurry up and feed them. Like you want to try to do everything within an hour or so. So with rookies and champions, you can usually put it off a bit, but you gotta be quick with these ones. Because otherwise they'll just give up on whatever it is, and that counts as a care mistake. Yeah, another thing with Airjamon is actually, yeah, I don't think disciplining unnecessarily counts as a care mistake. Because I said I got the Airjamon the one time, and like I was just treating my guy like crap and yelling at him for no good reason. But yeah, you need to have like 0 to 1 care mistakes in order to get Airjamon. So it's like they give you a little flexibility to make like 1 mistake. Which I'm probably just because I believe allowing them to get tired to the point of the sweat drop counts as a care mistake. I know it's supposed to like shorten their lifespan too, but let's see. Actually, I wonder if that had anything to do with Nanamon dying. The fact that he was so fat, like, I don't know. All right, now we're evolving. But yeah, so once I get a Biomon, I'll just make sure that the speed stat's up, and probably won't even do any training just to make sure I avoid getting tired. So once I get Biomon, I'll probably go down and try to catch Digimon. Of course you're hungry. I love the times when they evolve, and like the moment they evolve, they're just like hungry, they gotta poop, they gotta go to sleep. And another thing I could have done, if I did actually go for Airjamon, I could potentially get a Devamon as well. So I'm pretty sure I mentioned previously you have to have an Angemon in order to get a Devamon, because you have to have an Angemon meet the stat requirements, and then have him die once in battle. I forget if I ever actually successfully did that or not. I think I did at some point, but I know I definitely tried to. I think there was some hang up in the stat requirements though that I wasn't able to get to. Like needed like X amount of battles or however many techniques learned or something like that. We'll see if Jamojamon's back from digging yet. He should be coming back sometime relatively soon. Oh, he's back. What did we get this time? Anything better? A restore. Really? Oh, no, don't explain, damn it. Find treasure. Yeah, 10 day for 5,000 bits. Yeah, I got the money. Go ahead, do it again, whatever. Yeah, restores only cost like 4,000, so that was kind of a ripoff to get that. But I'll do it again anyway. Yeah, so far my results of digging haven't been great, but potentially at least you can get something decent. Actually, this episode's getting kind of long. I was going to try to get Biomon before I ended it, but I'll end it here. So, yeah, Nanamon dying kind of screwed things up, but what are you going to do? So I'll cut things off here for now, and I will be back in a bit. I'll probably just go train and get Biomon before I record the next episode. So, yeah, I'll be back in a bit, so see you around.